We are back on the floor for another reading vlog. There are two main goals for this reading vlog. One of them is purely for my own amusement, but the first one is very important. So I will be reading, or rather I will be finishing Italian Neighbors in this reading vlog. This is the main goal, is to finish this because one, I'm very close to the end. I think 4 chapters plus the epilogue away from being done, so that's like 40-ish pages, maybe 30 pages now. This should be fairly quick. This is not a book that I can like breeze through, so I can't say, oh yeah, I'll be done in 20 minutes. Like, no way. It might still take me closer to an hour, but I will finish this. And the other reason I have to finish it is because, as you can see, there's another bookmark in here. My dad has started reading it. I told him that when I was done, he would probably enjoy this book, and he decided to just start reading it. So now we've been like passing it back and forth, and I just need to finish it. So that is the first goal of this video, but this is one of the books I'll be reading. I also have recently been making my way through Me Before You, and I'm a fair way into it, I think. This is one that I tend to just kind of breeze through, and pages pass and it doesn't feel like any time has passed at all. And I still might not be reading very quickly, but it feels really quick. I'm enjoying this so much. I've been putting it off for like a couple of years now, and I'm so glad that I'm finally getting to it. So I am probably going to read a little bit of this one today. I don't know how much, but maybe a little bit. Just move along a little bit more. And I'm finally free to read a new fiction book because I finished my read-through of The Daughter of Smoke and Bone. I'm still going through and annotating it. So I'm, I think, like 75-ish pages through with the doodles. So I still have a long way to go for that, and I might at some point doodle in this. Probably not on the vlog, we shall see. But I am done with this finally, so that's why I'm reading Me Before You. But another thing I want to do in this reading vlog is go through my bookmarks, which might be more fun for me than it is for you. I hope that it's still fun, but I have so many bookmarks and I haven't actually like looked at them in a long time, and I don't actually know which ones I have, and there are probably some that I should just get rid of because I never use them. So I'm going to go through my bookmarks, just have a fun time. Maybe this will make it into the video, maybe not, we'll see. But yeah, let's just do that right now. Let's just open with that. So I have this bookmark holder that my brother made me, and it's all one piece of wood that he just like hollowed out and then rounded, and I really like this. I might ask my dad to do some wood burning on it at some point, but I also like that it's plain, so I don't know. But I asked my brother to make me a bookmark holder back when I first started this channel, and he obliged, and this is what he came up with, and I really love it. So let's just hop into my bookmarks. I think actually I'll start with the ones that are in my books because some of them are kind of funny. So like I have this pizza one in my Daughter of Smoke and Bone book that I got from the library at my university. It's just a piece of pizza, and I kind of think it's funny. And then this bookmark I think must have come in Me Before You because when I opened up the book to read it this time, it was already in there. But I have this one also. Is it focusing? There we go. So that's just, it's advertisement, but it works as a bookmark. And in Italian Neighbors, I have some really random things as bookmarks. I'm using this, will it focus? Okay. So like this was on a pair of blue jeans, and I really love the colors, and I think it's really pretty, so I started using it as a bookmark. But now to get into the actual bookmark holder. So I think I'm going to leave it on the floor and then just pull bookmarks out and show you. This is the newest one. My mom and I went to see Melania for my mom's birthday. And when you purchase your ticket, you get a bookmark, and it's actually really nice. It's really thick and sturdy, and I will for sure use this as a bookmark. I think that's great. These are in no particular order either. They're all just kind of shoved in here. So this is another one from the library at my school. If it'll focus, there we go. This is one, actually, I'm gonna save that out and see if I can find the matching bookmark. As you can see, I also have like random things in here, so we'll go through those too. But I have these 2 fans, and one of them is just black, and then this one I've had since I was a kid, and it's very pretty. But it's a little bit broken, so I don't usually use it. It just kind of sits in my bookmark holder, because where else would I put it? I have paintbrushes in here for no good reason. And I used to have a pair of chopsticks in here. They're no longer in here, as you can tell, so I don't know why this is still in here. And a straw, which needs to go somewhere else. That's another reason I want to go through this, is because some of this stuff needs to be put where it actually goes and stop taking up space in my bookmark holder. Because that leaves me a lot more space. I'm kind of running out of space. This was for some class. I don't remember if it was... I don't remember. Shoot. Because I didn't take a psychology class at Belhaven, so I don't remember exactly what this was for, but everybody had to like draw these 3 lines and these 3 circles, and they meant different things, and I don't even remember what they meant, but I have this one now. This is another one from the library at my school. This one probably was a scratch and sniff. Yeah. It doesn't smell like anything anymore, but I have that one. I have quite a few from the library. Every time they got new ones, I would stock up. So like, here's another one from the library. Can you focus? There we go. This is another one from the library. I think a few of them are going to be from the library. And I actually have never read more than the first Harry Potter book, so I feel kind of fake owning this, but it's a nice bookmark. Another one, you guessed it, from the library. There we go. Okay, this is one that I made. Oh, where's the other one? Oh, I have one more. I'll show you in a second. But I made this one years and years ago, like back in high school at the earliest. And then the one that matches it, I always do that. I always continue speaking as I turn around. But then I have this one that matches it. So, beyond this place there be dragons, and then I drew some dragons on the back. And this is in my textbook. And then this one I got from a writer friend, kind of. There was this man in the town that I lived at, and he bought my book and I bought his book, and we traded and like signed each other's books, and it was wholesome and sweet. So I also have a bookmark of his. Moving on. This one was my niece back in 2015, which I'm gonna cover her face, but okay. This one was a ticket for a play at my school. As you can see, it's The Importance of Being Earnest. It was so much fun and so well done, and the tickets make pretty good bookmarks, so I have that one too. These next 3 all came from the same Etsy store, but I can't remember what it was, and I don't even know if I could find it if I tried to look it up. But I had this one made. Focus. Actually, let's see if I can show them both at the same time. These 2 I had made and sent out with like the first 10 pre-orders, or maybe 5. Maybe I did like 5 giveaways for my book when I published it. So I had like the ISBN for the book, and you know, just $15, why not? Yeah, it makes sense if you read the book, they make sense, but I thought they were so much fun. So I do still have these 2. I hardly ever use them. They're in like the middle of my bookmark thing, holder, so I never use them, but I like these 2 a lot. And then I also had this one made. This is my Instagram handle if you want to follow. Okay, these next 2 also are from the library at my school. So there we go. I told you I have so many of those. Okay, I forgot that I put these in here, but I have to show them. The backstory to this is that I wanted to get kind of like a gag gift for one of my friends for her birthday, and we had watched Teen Wolf together. I got her to watch it, and we watched like the last few seasons together, and she really loved Cody Christian in that, which, I mean, who doesn't? So I wanted to get her little Polaroids of Cody Christian, but I ordered the wrong actor. Just so happens, however, that the actor I ordered was Cillian Murphy, and I love Cillian Murphy, and so I kept these Polaroids, and I just ordered her the correct Polaroids for her birthday. And I had 3. I don't know where the 3rd one is. I'll have to find that. And I put one of them in the back of my phone case because it was clear. It still is. I have the same phone case, and it's a clear phone case, and so I just put his Polaroid in the back, and I thought it was so funny. And then we had like this one, actually I think we had both of these up on our mini fridge in our dorm, and now they're in my bookmark box because where else would I put them? But yeah, that's the funny story behind those. This is like a calendar of bookmarks. There we go. From 2013, so it's not useful at all, but it has like a bunch of months. It should have all the months, except I think that I've used a couple of them. Yeah, like I used July. That might be the only one, so it's probably in here somewhere. But so I have like 11 bookmarks here, plus July, wherever it is. These are really nice because they're kind of thick and they're really pretty, and I should use these more also. So I might just take them out of the calendar and be able to grab them more easily. We'll see. And then I have a bunch of these that I might get rid of. I might see if like my niece wants them. Can you focus? There we go. So they're just these wooden bookmarks, Christian ones, and I bought like all of them one day. There's like 4 or 5 different kinds, different designs. That's the word. And I do think they're really, really pretty, but they're so thick that they're kind of a pain. Like when you put this in the book, it kind of ends up distorting it, or like it can slice the pages, and I don't know. So I don't really love them as bookmarks, but I've just held on to them. So I should probably get rid of those. Oh, I got this one from the same Etsy store as I got my Instagram handle and the Underdogs ones. I forgot about that. I don't think I've ever used this one, but I should. So these two, I think they both must go to a book series by an Instagram author that I knew. And I mean, I guess I still technically know her, but I don't know. I just have not talked to like anybody on Instagram in a while. But Lauren Fulter, who wrote The Unanswered Questions, check that out. I mentioned her book in my like self-published books you should check out video, whatever. I'll try to leave a card for that. But yeah, these go to that book, that series. And then I have these two, which go to the Dust and Shadow series, which I also have, or it's a duology by Kara Swanson. So I have these two. And then I have 3 bookmarks of like photo booth bookmarks from school, from different events at school. So these are fun also. Wow, 2 of them are from freshman year. That's insane. And I guess this came in my LitJoy crate, so it doesn't really work as a bookmark because it's so tiny, but it does go to the Daughter of Smoke and Bone. Oh, it had the pin in it, and I just kept it. Okay. Here's the November butterfly one. And now a bunch from the library at school. We have this one that I love, and I completely forgot that I had. It's a mustache. And then, for some reason, I have 2 lavender ones. They probably smelled really good, and I just took 2. This one that says read, and this one that smells amazing. I love this one. I wonder if it still smells. Oh, it does. Oh my gosh, it smells like home. I live amongst the pine trees. So I like that one a lot. This should not be in here. This should be my annotating bin. So I'm going to move it to there. But it's like a ruler and then a bunch of little, yeah, you can see. You can see it. I'm not going to try to describe it. This for sure had something on the end of it at one point. I don't know what, and I don't know where it is, but it is pretty. It's the same problem as I have with the wooden ones, that it's too thick and I don't want to use it in my books, but I hold on to it anyway. Okay, these are from LitJoy, so I don't know. I'm assuming these are for the Shadowhunter series, which I have not read, but I think that's what they go to. Yeah, I have these 2, which are cute. And then I think this is for Strange the Dreamer, but I also have not read that yet, which is surprising. I should. Okay, and this is another one that goes with the Dust and Shadow series by Kara Swanson, duology, I mean. This is literally just a Barnes & Noble. Yeah. Boring, but really good. This one goes with World Diver, which I don't remember. I don't know if that was self-published or not, and I don't know if I had it in my video or not. That's a book that I might have won that on Instagram. I'm not sure. I still haven't read it. Okay, this is also not a bookmark. It's like a car decal. I don't know if it's going to focus at all or if you can see that, but it's like Belhaven University alumni car decal, which I have a car I could put it on. I don't know if I want to, but I could. Another one from the library. Focus, there we go. Like a coloring page. Will I ever color it? Probably not. Not really the best bookmark, but I didn't really know where else to put it. Ticket for the dance concert at school, for one of the many dance concerts. Like here's another one. I probably have the tickets for all of them somewhere. Will you focus? What if I put you real close? There we go. Another one of those like photo booth ones. Okay, and this is another book I have, which probably should have been in my self-published. I don't remember if it's self-published or not though. That's the thing. And I didn't look it up. Sorry, covering all the words, but I do have this book, have not read it, but I do need to at some point. And then a bookmark from a bookstore down in Jackson, Mississippi, Lemuria. Everybody raves about it and loves to go there. It's very expensive though, so I didn't go very often. I don't really know how I got this. I don't think I bought a book when I went, so I don't really know where this came from. Maybe I did. I don't remember. Okay, and that's not all of them. And then I have this, I don't even know what it says. Oh, it's upside down. I was trying to read it like this. It goes like this. But I have this bookmark, which again, I'm probably not going to use in a book, but I think this goes to Strange the Dreamer also. I think it's really pretty. So I like to have it like in here on the side so that this is the tassel sticking out. I think it's pretty. Okay. And that's it. So now I'm going to charge my camera battery really quickly and then go ahead and get into the reading, which for you means that like, you know, in 2 seconds we'll be into the reading. But yeah, I'm gonna, oh, actually before that, really quickly, before my camera battery dies, I do have to mention this. I know that I just did a book haul in the last video and it would have been great if I had this book at the time, but I got it like the next day. But my bestie from school sent me a Valentine's gift and she sent me this book, The Forest King's Daughter, which I'm very, I'm peeking out here trying to read it. I'm very excited to read this. It sounds right up my alley. I'll read you like the first paragraph of the synopsis. It says, once upon a time, among the blood-red trees of Thirstwood, a young forest princess became friends with a lonely boy from underground. He gifted her an amber ring, a worthless trinket, or so she thought, because no sooner did he slide it onto her finger than the queen of the underground and the forest king declared war. That's just the first paragraph of the synopsis. I think that I'll really enjoy it, and I do want to get to it, but it's not a standalone. So if I do read this and like it, I'm committing to buying more books. So we'll see. I'll probably get to this. It kind of feels like a fall book. Maybe I'll wait until the fall, and then by then I'll have cut down my TBR enough to buy like 1 or 2 more books. We'll see. Yeah, I am excited to read this. She also sent me these bell pepper crisps, which I love bell peppers. I love to just eat them. These are interesting. She asked me, like, I said, okay, I'm finally gonna eat them. I need like a reading snack. This is perfect. She asked me what I thought. They're interesting. I think they're gonna be an acquired taste, but I think I can acquire that taste. I did add salt. They say with sea salt. I don't know where the sea salt is on these because there's no salt at all, but I added my own salt and I might spritz them with vinegar, make them more of like a salt and vinegar chip. I don't know, because they have their own flavor. It's strange. I don't know. The crisp is perfect. They're so crunchy and I love that. The flavor is a little bit interesting, but I'll probably eat these today while I do some reading. So while I clean up all my bookmarks, gonna let the battery charge, and I will see you in 2 seconds for the reading vlog. And there you have it, the end of another reading vlog. As you saw, I finished Italian Neighbors. I keep wanting to call it The Italian Neighbors. It's just Italian Neighbors, but I finished this one finally. I really did enjoy it. I'm going to make an actual review for it, but it was enjoyable. It's, as the author himself calls it, rather than a travel log, it's more of like an arrival log or an arrival story. Really brief overview. It is about Tim Parks and his wife and their first year in a small town in Italy. And it's just full of interesting characters and like dry English humor. So it's very fun. Like I said, I will have a review out for it probably in a few weeks. I'm kind of backlogged on reviews still, but hopefully one will be coming out soon. And then I didn't read very much in Me Before You. I really want to film my review for Italian Neighbors and get this video edited so that it can go out tomorrow, hopefully. So I didn't read very much in this, but I'm still enjoying the story. So I feel like this wasn't much of a reading vlog, but I hope that it was still enjoyable. I hope that throwing in like the bookmarks and other things are helping to like spice up these videos a little bit more. I thought about going to the little free library near my house, but I don't really have any books to put in the little free library right now, so I don't know that I want to go and just take books from it. I'm going to wait until I've gone through my shelves and pulled some books that I can get rid of, which I'm sure that I do have a few. I just don't really want to go through my shelves right now and do that. I have other things on the agenda for today. But thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe and leave a comment down below about what you're reading right now. Let me know if you like these reading vlogs. Also, let me know if you want a bookshelf tour, because I haven't really done one of those since restarting my YouTube channel. And I don't know, I could do one. They're a lot of work. I do remember them being a lot of work, but I also kind of enjoy a bookshelf tour. I guess I did kind of a mini one when I went through and saw what books I had on my shelves that I hadn't read, but I didn't do like a full bookshelf tour. So let me know if you'd be interested in that. I might do one anyway, maybe like in the summer or fall. But yeah, let me know down in the comments if that's something you're interested in. And with that, I'm going to end the video. So thank you again for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a blessed day, everyone. Bye-bye.